brothers and sisters. I am back once again. This time around, I just want to share some true life issues with you guys, and at the same time, I want to pass it like an advice, because I know that a lot of people are passing through this. I want to say that is why I just have to share with you guys. Like they says, experience is always the best teacher. It would be unfaithful to me for me to discover something and I keep it to myself alone. Believe me, even heaven will not be happy with me. Although I might not be opening the Bible, but why I am sharing this testimony or these words or this true life experience with you guys, you will know that yes, it is not by my own wisdom or knowledge, but by the Spirit of the living God, which I believe is operating in me. Like I said, I so much thank God that which is operating inside me is now reflecting outside of me. So my brothers and my sisters, please listen to these words. And if you are such person that is passing through what you want to hear me say today, please don't fail to follow the advice I'm going to give you, because I have tried it and it worked for me. That is why you see me sharing it with you guys now. I just pray I don't spend too much time, because I know at times most of you get bored, maybe because of one or two things you're doing, so you don't have time to listen to a long message. But I will plead with you that whether this video is short or is long, please, it's not a must that you must sit down and watch the complete video once. You can pause it, do whatsoever you want to do, come back and continue to listen, so that you will know exactly what to do. I will start like this. Like for most of us that are Christians, that believe in God through Jesus Christ, please, we should not be using the name of God in vain. It doesn't work that way. No. Okay, for example, because God says, my son or my daughter, I have saved you, or you open the book of Psalm 120, what is that part? I'm sorry, I just have to be sure, because when we are saying things and we mention Bible, we should be careful, because the Bible says we should not add to his word, neither should we take away. I want to be sure. Yeah, I think yes. Yeah. For example, maybe you're reading Psalm 121, which says, I will lift up my eyes to the east, where cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. He will not, yes. I know that is the promise of God. But you will not say because God says he has saved you, then you will see a car coming or a trailer coming towards your direction. Then you will still wait. Said, after all, God says he will save me. My brother, my sister, that is where you are tempting God Himself. The God that makes you to see that car, He wants you to jump out of the road to avoid the car from eating you. That is why you see the car coming. So automatically you can avoid the car from eating you. But if you see car coming, then all of a sudden, for you to run out of the road, you start praying, "Ah, God, you said you will save me." My brother, my sister, that car will crush you down. You don't have to blame God for that. If anything happened to you during that process, it happens to you because of your ignorance. Listen, a lot of things is happening in this life which we just have to be very, very careful with the way we handle issues. We should not take advantage that because we are Christians, then we start mocking or disrespecting other people that are not Christians. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I will not go into my own life history or start narrating details as regard what has happened to me or what I have been through. But instead, let me just pass it as an advice. A lot of us here in Europe, most especially the women. Sorry, I say the women. Please listen. I'm not going to condemn anybody. No, it's a words of advice. If we remember, most people before they come to Europe, be you Christian or anything, some of you went to consult some oracles. When I mean oracle, most people went to native doctor. Native doctor, I want travel. Please check how the road will looks like. I didn't do that. As for me, I didn't do that. No, but what I experienced is still related to that. Listen, I have a cousin sister which came to Europe very early those years. Along the line, it was trolley, when I mean trolley, like madam that brought her to Europe. This my cousin, she went through hell through the madam, all in the name of agreement. Some of those our ladies, they are aware even before they left Nigeria. When they take them to the native doctor place, they say, "Listen, you are going to Europe. You are going to meet so person. And when you get there, you are going to pay this person so amount." They will ask you, definitely, most of you, they asked you, "I hope when you get there you will pay." You will say yes. That is one small transaction that can affect or is affecting a lot of people today. One thing in this life, agreement matters a lot. Something you have already said, "Yes, I will do." Then maybe when you get to Europe, you now discover that it's not what you think. Then you now decide that no. Don't forget, you have already agreed to something. Most of you, decide to do on your own because you believe that yes, you can counter that agreement you made. I tell you today, go and check yourself properly. Is things right with you? Are you okay? Are you living normal the way you expect yourself to live? I will tell you that the answer to majority is no. my brothers, my sisters, this life is very, very deep. The things you've not seen is a lot. Experience is the greatest teacher on earth. I don't want to even talk the story of my cousin. Let me just give my advice straight. If you are that person that has agreement with any native doctor or any prophet that yes, when you get to Europe, you will do this. Not even in Europe alone, it even happens around every places. Some can even come in form of, okay, you said you want to learn this work. After you finish learning this work, they will give you condition. If you agree to that condition and later on you fail to meet up, or out of stubbornness you now decide that you are not going to fulfill the agreement you go into with that person or that native doctor or that prophet, whosoever the person is, my brother, my sister, that is not the best way to handle the issue. Let me cut the long story short. That my cousin that came to Europe first, that passed through hell, after she now gained herself, now become free on her own, she now decide now to, I won't say help. She now decide to take one other of her own cousin to Europe. Taking her to Europe, before she take this girl out of Nigeria to Europe, I believe they agreed that okay, when you get to Europe, this is what you are going to pay me. Getting to Europe, the story changed. But you are my sister now. Why will you say I should come and pay you so amount? In now result to problem, in now result to quarrel. The newcomer cousin now went on her own way, started doing her own things. She feels, she forgets, or she feels to meet up with the agreement both of them made before she left Nigeria. Good. We agreed on something. Later on, when I get to this place, I might discover that this thing is too much. I cannot meet up. It is not something you have to use fight or quarrel to settle. The best way to handle such issue is for you to meet that person, talk with the person. Please, I can't meet up with that you said. Please, use that word, I beg, because the greatest weapon on earth, is sorry. Somebody that you tell sorry, or please forgive me for what I did, and the person face or refuse to forgive you, then God can now fight for you. We should remember that even our Bible tells us that if you go to the church and you want to give your thanksgiving, or you want to pay your offering, and you now remember that you have offended someone, the Bible says, leave your offering, keep it. Don't give God that offering. He said, first go and make peace with that person you offend. Whether the person agree with you or not, then come back and give God your thanks or give God your offering. Most of us are not doing that. We are forgetting that. But believe me honestly, unless maybe that native doctor or the prophet that you agree with has a godly heart, that is when you will be free. And I believe a lot of people that go against the agreement they made with whether the native doctor or the person that brought them to Europe or the person that teach them work, a lot, I can say 80% that break such contracts always find it difficult in life. They always pass through hell before they can meet up in life. They always pass through hell. So please check yourself. Just check yourself. If you know that you have go into agreement with anybody, be it a pastor, be it an ordinary person, most especially if the person is an herbalist or a native doctor, please don't neglect such people, or in the name of God will save you. Yes, God can save you. God can break that yoke. God can break that curse. Because what man cannot do, it is only God that can do it. But first and foremost, you do your own part. Find a way to plead with the person, the very person you go into agreement with. Then if he or she still said no, it has to be the way we agree on, then call on God. You will be saved. He will rescue you. But without you first confronting that person, to plead with that person, let the person see reason why you are changing your mind from the agreement. If you have done that, if you can do that, believe me honestly, the person, a lot we said okay, they will agree with you. Why some we said no? Whichever the case is, whether they said yes or they said no, you have fulfilled your own part. You have already fulfilled your own part. If the person agree with you, all you have to do, God, I thank you. I thank you, God. Yes, because for the person to agree with what you are coming to say after the first agreement, it takes the grace of God and the Spirit of God to pass through your words and touch the heart of that person. But if you don't do that, you now believe on maybe you can meet up with another native daughter to destroy that first one. My brother, my sister, you are standing in the chance of 50-50. Or, yes, I am now a Christian. As at when I go into that agreement, I wasn't a Christian. Now I'm a Christian. I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to meet up with the agreement. I am, and you still said you are not going to apologize to the person. The person is having 70% advantage while you are just playing with 30%. If the person or the native daughter decide to reign your life, he or she might succeed. If your faith is not strong enough, the person might succeed. He can reign your life. The native daughter can reign your life. I tell you the gospel truth. The Bible says, if your way pleases God, He will make your enemies to be at peace with you. The Bible did not say if your way pleases God, the enemy will die. No. It said if your way pleases God, He will make your enemy to be at peace with you. So my brother, my sister, please, if you, as soon as you hear this message, even if it's not affecting you that is listening to me now, but you know somebody that is passing this kind of problem, please go and advise that person that he should not just believe on everything his pastor is saying or everything the native daughter, which he later go and confront, is saying. Please tell that person to try his or her own part first. Try to make amend with the native doctor or the prophet he went into agreement with. But believe me honestly, if you pray, if you commit it to God, my Lord, my God, I beg, out of ignorance I have went to bargain with the devil. Out of ignorance I have agreed to some certain condition with the devil. But God, I don't want to continue with that. God, please, as I am going to talk to this person, before I even get there, Holy Spirit of God, please go and touch his heart. After you say that prayer, go and meet that person. If you cannot meet the person, there is telephone. Call the person, call the native doctor, call the prophet, and say that, please, I know I have offended you. It is not only God we offend. The Bible says, if you can love your neighbor that you are saying, automatically you are loving God. If you offend your neighbor, you are offending God. The Bible says we should make peace with all men. It doesn't say that we should make peace with the Christians because we are Christians. No. He said, make peace with all men. So please, if you are that person that is passing something like this, I beg you with the name of God, try this method, try this I just said now. And believe me honestly, you will come back with testimony. Because you are supposed to be greater more than the way you are now. But because of some certain agreement you have made with somebody which you fail to meet up, and you still fail to apologize to the person, that is why you are in the middle. You think you are already great. No. Your light is supposed to shine more than the way it's shining now. You are supposed to be greater more than the way you are now. But something is still hindering it somewhere. And the easiest way for you to break that barrier, that block that is blocking you from excelling to your next level, the secret is what you are hearing from me. So I will once again beg you, my brother, my sister, you that is listening to me, like I said before, don't say it is not affecting me. I am fine. Whether you are okay, but please still try and make amend with those people you have disappointed, and see if you will not excel more than the way you are excelling now. It is just a words of advice anyway. You are apologizing to a native doctor doesn't mean you are loyal to the native doctor. No, you are just only trying to resolve some issues that has been pending. So my brother, my sister, that is what I have for you guys today. And please do as I have said. If possible, before you confront the native doctor or whosoever you have an agreement with which you did not meet up, talk to your pastor about it. When I mean talk to your pastor about it, tell your pastor that this is what you want to do, so that maybe he or she can pray with you and assist you as well to talk to that person. Those barriers will be broken. A lot of our ladies don't have husband. A lot of our ladies, they go into marriage, they come out. A lot of our ladies, sorry, I'm just saying ladies, because majority of this kind of problem has to do with ladies. So please, even you that is saying you are looking for a child, if this kind of thing has happened to you before, try this thing I just said now. I tell you, before 1 year, you will testify, because you will carry your baby. So my brothers, my sister, check yourself. Check yourself. Even the men, a lot of us as men too, we have gone into agreement with some native doctor, which we might have forgotten. But I know as you are hearing me now, the Spirit will definitely remind you of those things you have forgot. And once you remember, please, don't waste time, because each day you keep ahead, you are just delaying your blessing. You are delaying your breakthrough. The earlier, the better. That is that for now, my people. May God bless you guys. And I pray that God Almighty assists you to resolve those pending problems, so that the windows of blessing will open and shower upon you, so that that thing you have been believing God for a very long time will get to you. Thank you very much for listening to these words of mine. And may God Almighty bless you. I remain your son, your brother, your friend, Compass CKY. I will leave you guys for now until we see again soon. Goodbye and God bless you. Amen.